listen. Again, there's a lot of brush and bush around here. There's a big dip, a little bit hard to see it actually. There's quite a deep riverbed, what we call a donga, here to the left. Let's go slightly more forward. Look how beautiful that grass looks. So we might as well stop and listen a bit. Oh, there's a duiker as well, running behind there. Common duiker or grey duiker. It's been a while since we've seen one of these. Again, the grass is so tall now that they can just disappear into it so easily. And then that lovely stand of herringbone grass in the foreground here. You still see them?
Little ears sticking away.
Yeah, you see the movement. All the grass glowing in the foreground. Quite shy, sort of surreptitious antelope. Don't like to be seen too much at the best of times, so this time of year when there's so much cover for them, you actually don't notice them often. Winter time you see them most of the time just darting away.
He's giving us a good look.
He probably thinks we can't see him at the moment. To be honest with you, I can hardly see him with a naked eye. Just make it out there. Beautiful antelope. Large eyes you can see as well. They're quite active at night time. And there's the patch of grass that made us stop, and then we managed to see the duiker as well.
It's pretty, the colour on it.
Yeah. A bit of a closer look at it, James. Just that, like James is saying, at the moment these grasses are all in flower. I mean, all the different species. And this specific one, herringbone grass, goes sort of this almost like a rusty purple colour. At the moment it's got a lot of light shining through it, so you're getting that nice glowy backlit look. Just a lovely colour, and then of course the texture or the design of this specific grass always catches my eye. It's one of my favourite species out here. Very symmetrical shape to it. Looks like a bottle brush or like fish bones, which is where the name comes from. Herringbone grass. And as I'm sure those of you that join us quite often on drive have learned by now, I do like grass a lot. I like to stop and have a look at it. It's very peaceful and tranquil. Just seeing how the wind can play with it. I'd like it even more if there's some elephants running through it, but it seems they might have given us the slip. Yeah, they've been through here already. Here you can see it nice and clear in the grass. James just said, unfortunately, the shadow making it quite hard, but you can see all this grass has been flattened. There's only one animal that walks like that really, and that's elephant. So they've outrun us or outmaneuvered us. But I think we're going to keep up following these guys. We've managed to see them at least. I'm quite glad about that. Even that I wouldn't have given too much of a chance. Oh, James, just have a look at these little flowers. And then we're going to head up towards Buffelshoek Dam. Maybe if there's other elephants in the area, we might get lucky with them. Yeah, there's a few of those on there. There's another one up there as well.
There's a pretty butterfly there too. You go before it? There. Put them on.
Oh, there's the butterfly, yeah. You can see that one. That's sitting on some of the guinea grasses here.
Let's have a look at the bugs.
And have a look at these guys. This is a common spike thorn. It's a shrubby sort of bush that can grow into small trees as well. And a whole lot of insect activity on the flowers. Very, very small flowers. As you can see there, looking at that ant. That's one of your army ant species, so it's a relatively large ant. Just doing a very quick check around. Actually utilizing some of the nectar as well, it seems. Although your army ants in general do eat small insects and even larger things that they can catch. Look at that, isn't that amazing? And again, I think the experience that we're having here, I mean, this is so many different ways of looking at this, but you can see this better than you could with the naked eye. I mean, for me, this has brought a new dimension to my wildlife and game drive experience, being able to look at these things so up close. Typical insect, 6 legs, antenna that's feeling around. Got that big abdomen in the back, which is sort of where a lot of the bodily functions happen. And it's got the compartments. Not compartments, the segments. There's the other 2 insects as well. Look at that. Awesome. Right there together. And those are called net-winged beetles. It's also insects similar to that ant, except these guys have got wings, also 6 legs and also antennae, and they're busy mating. Amazing, some of the smaller life out here, I think in general even. A lot of us tend to have less of an affinity for smaller things like this, things that crawl and fly. But if you start looking at them like this, they're amazing. Just look at all the colors and shapes and the design of these animals. Many of them have been around for much, much longer than mammals, than us. Of course, stunning flowers.
Someone's flying.
Where's that? Oh, up there. Bit of a challenge. Bit low there. It's one of those Netwing beetles flying off. What a beautiful view there. So I'll try and get that one as well. So look for some more big game just now. This is a beautiful butterfly as well, called a yellow pansy. See when the wings open. Those of you that maybe have a lot of flower gardens back home, you get a flower that looks quite similar to this. It's actually named after the pansy flowers. And like most butterflies, when they close the wings, not quite as colorful, a little bit more camouflaged and tucked away. But when those wings flash open, you've just got the most beautiful colors. Thank you. Look at that. Stunning, stunning colors just flashing. See those almost like fake eyes, or off it goes on the wing there as well. Oh, fantastic. Some of the more smaller life around us here. Let's head towards Buffelshoek Dam.